It doesn't look any bigger than Mauritania. And you say,
You can be blasé about some things, Melissa, but not Queen Elizabeth.
I made him say that. Hi, I'm Melissa,
I'm Brian.
and we are Wanderlust with Melissa and Brian.
Today, we're in beautiful Vancouver, Canada, and we're going to board the Cunard Queen Elizabeth. This is a first for us.
Cunard Cruise Line is a ultra premium cruise line, so it's a little more expensive. We've never done this before, so we're really excited about it. This is your golden age of cruising type line, so you're thinking white glove service and just a premium feel. Cunard invited me as a travel advisor on board for this short 3-day cruise. We're going to do some training. We're also going to be just experiencing this cruise line and just see what it's all about and see, you know, the differences on this versus some of the other cruise lines we've tried. So I'm really looking forward to it. Because they invited me on board, we did have to pay for the cruise, but it was at a reduced travel advisor rate. So I'm ready to go.
Some of the things that we do know about Cunard is that they do have a dress code. You could be relaxed during the day, but they really expect you to be in smart attire in the evenings. And then, of course, when there's a gala night, that's really when you dress to the nines. Tuxedos are acceptable. Now, I'm not sure whether all this is smart attire or still kind of dumb, but I do plan on changing before dinner, so we'll find out.
So we flew in to Vancouver yesterday, and we're coming from Mississippi, of course, and we gained 2 hours. So we left super early, like 5 a.m. flight, but we arrived here at the Hyatt Regency. We are just a few blocks from the water. This has been a beautiful hotel. I really have enjoyed the amenities here. In the lobby, they've got a Starbucks. They've got a nice bar that opens after 5, and we enjoyed some snacks down there. There's a full-on restaurant, and there's a Tim Hortons downstairs. And supposedly, if you come to Canada, you have to eat at a Tim Hortons. We've never done it before, but as we leave here, we may grab a quick bite because our boarding time isn't until almost 3 p.m. Hyatt Regency, I give a thumbs up to. This is a great place to stay. We have made it to the ship. Behind me is the Cunard Queen Elizabeth. First thoughts was, looks a little bigger than what we were expecting. This is an ultra premium line. I keep calling it a ship. It's actually an ocean liner. Think White Star Line, think transatlantic, New York to Southampton, white glove service. There she is.
All right, that was a super quick and easy check-in. I said, we're a little early, and I don't like getting in too early, so we told everybody, and they said, no, just come on. So from here, we'll head on to customs and security, and then get on board the ship. Super easy, super fast. Love it. Once again, quick and easy, getting through all the steps.
Simple.
We're headed on the gangway now. Let's go. It's not going to be a long cruise. It's only a couple of days, but it should be a lot of fun. As always, our first stop when we get on board is to go find our muster station. In our case, they said it was in the Britannia restaurant, which is at the very aft of the ship, on this floor, so convenient enough. Look at this beautiful staircase. That's cool. That's cool. We're definitely going to do some exploring later. You know you marry a Disney adult when she says this reminds her of the Tower of Terror. Still on our way aft. We keep getting distracted by just how beautiful it is. I love all the woodworking and then the intricate details. It's really a beautiful, beautiful ship, and different from a lot of things that we sail on that tend to be, well, a lot of shiny chrome and so on. This is very elegant. And I guess it probably ought to be.
Oh, this is us.
I heard a noise that time.
Slow.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to our balcony stateroom on Queen Elizabeth. So we have 3 nice sized closet space, lots of room for all of your clothes. There's a safe, there's everything you need there. Over here we have a bathroom, nice and clean and shiny. We have shelves. We've got liquid soap and hand and body lotion. That's a nice touch. Then you got that's an interesting shape shower with a curtain. Nice size. I don't hate the curtain. Got plenty of room. I'm 5'1", so it doesn't tell you much, but nice tall shower. I like it. All right. Moving on, here is the king size bed. Nice. They've got mat on it right now for us to unpack our suitcases. We've got little nightstands on either side of the bed with drawers and lighting. There are no power sources on the either side of the bed, so it's all over on the desk, and we'll get to that in a minute. Over here, I love they have a full-size mirror, but they also have where they've positioned it where you can actually stand back and see yourself when you're getting ready. A lot of the times it's back by the bathroom, and you can't really get to see your whole self when you're getting ready. 2 hooks on the wall. That's great. And of course your TV while you're laying in bed watching TV. At the desk you have 2 European, 2 American plugs. So you might want to bring some extra, what do you call that thing?
The adapter?
Not an adapter, but
Converter.
Not a converter. You know.
A plug that fits there.
No, the plug that fits the American spot, but then you have all the little holes in it. That's what I'm talking about.
A power strip.
Thank you. Okay. Anyway, moving on. You have a kettle, so if you want to have a little bit of tea, because it is a British line, you always have to have your tea kettle, and then some kind of little British biscuits, I think is what they call them. I call them cookies, but. And then we've got a drawer. The little small fridge is down here, and oh, look at that. Look what they've left. We have got a little champagne with the chilled glasses. Brian, we got to get into this.
Deal.
Check that out. I love that. All right, over here we have a couch, a little table. If you're having room service delivered. And as you get to the balcony, they even have a little mat that leads to the balcony. Just the little touches. And let's go check out the balcony. So, we got a balcony. What do you think? 2 chairs, a table, a beautiful view. Ooh, that sounds bright. So just a little while ago we were over there. Now we're on board. First impressions as we're walking around the ship, and especially on the balcony where sometimes you can see age, like rust and those kind of things. I think Cunard is doing a great job. She looks good out there on our balcony. It's fresh white paint, looks nice. Queen Elizabeth was built in, I believe, 2010, 2012. She's around 12 years old, and they're keeping her very updated. The only thing that I've noticed so far that, is a tiny issue if you have to find one, is the power sources around the bed. But, that's pretty minor so far. So I'm really liking how she looks. She's very fancy. Bougie. I'm feeling a little bougie right now. But yeah, she's a beautiful ship. And I do feel that ocean liner, feel on it so far from what I've seen. I can't wait to show you the rest of the ship. Of course, these are all first impressions, so let's spend a few days and we will see what we think then.
We got everything unloaded. Well, most everything unloaded. Now let's go see what restaurants are open. Since we're on 8, we're going to go up 1 to deck 9, which is the Lido deck. There should be a buffet up there and a burger place. Let's go see.
Yep, I think this is the right one. So it's definitely an older crowd when there's rooms on the buffet. Let's keep going. Look at this. All the sushi rolls. Those look good.
So this is the aft area on the Lido deck. So behind where the buffet was, there's a burger place right here, a pool. It's a little chilly, but this is great. I love how wide open it is.
And of course, Vancouver is just beautiful.
So this is the aft pool.
It's decent size. There's no steps for to get in it. You just don't have to climb down the ladder. And then a couple of pretty small little hot tubs right here.
So there is a bar tucked away down there on the aft Lido. We'll have to check that out later. See which bar we like best. So I think we're still on deck 10. This is like the main pool area. Again, it's not a lot of overshadowing, and it's very, very open. One of the things I noticed comparing, you can't help but compare, ship to ship, but there's no like background music and blaring racket and so on.
There's no hustle. There's no cha-cha slide. I'm kind of feeling out of sorts here.
No sign-ups for the hairy chest contest.
I haven't done that in a while. It's just we've been on. Or the belly flop.
Oh yeah, that one, the belly flop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that one.
Yeah, it's not that kind of cruise.
I love finding a great place with a unique view. Right up here on the short that. I don't even know what field this is for. And by the croquet, there's this wide open and shaded area that overlooks the bow. This is cool. Too bad there's no like bar and seating up here, but I guess it's kind of the point. So I think this is just like the observation lounge bar. This is a great area. It's one of the few places we found so far that actually has any like music playing. There's a little subtle music. I'm trying to be quiet, but it's a great bar. Looks like they specialize in martinis. You know, have a fantastic view of the sail away from the bow of the ship. This is really cool.
Yes, this is absolutely, this kind of venue right here is all about Brian. He loves a nice bar, a nice observation inside. But I also found for sail away, I want to go back to aft on deck 9 because it's an open and there's a pool back there and it's a very open deck, and that's where I want to sail away from. So we're going to have to make some decisions soon.
We're probably going to be on the aft of the ship. Okay, I was wrong. So it's not called the observation lounge, but it feels like an observation lounge. It's actually called the Commodore Club. Melissa did make a joke earlier about the Mauritania and so on, and then coincidentally, here it is. There are pictures from the Mauritania and of the Mauritania right here on board the ship. How cool is that? So, as you'd expect, we're on the aft of the ship, waiting for sail away. This is great, though. I mean, it's a little sunny. The ship's going to turn around, which means the sun's going to be in a different position shortly. But it's wide open. There's a little bit of a breeze. There's a bar nearby. And there's actually some open seats, so it's pretty good.
So we've made it to the Queen's room. It's got some live music playing, and we have been invited to a cocktail party. So they greeted us with drinks, wine, champagne, cocktails, and so we're gonna enjoy a cocktail.
I'm not a travel agent, but I get to tag along too. Yeah, we're back at the room. We have finished the cocktail party there in the Queen's room, which was great. And now after 6 on Cunard, you're supposed to dress in your smart attire rather than your dumb attire. So I've changed, right? So this is me now, and I feel a little better about it. But now we're gonna go. I think we have a little bit of time before dinner, so we'll explore a little bit, go see some parts of the ship that we haven't seen already, and then head to dinner. I think we have dinner at 7:45. Now we're still in port here at Canada Place in Vancouver. Apparently, this ship, after it finishes this segment from Vancouver to San Francisco, it's going to head on to Australia. So it's going to be at sea for a very long time. So they have a lot of supplies to get on board, and apparently it's taking a little extra time to get all those supplies on board. So I don't think we're going to leave Canada Place, Vancouver, until I think they said 7, as opposed to leaving at 5 as originally planned. But I think they're getting pretty close. Yeah, they've pulled away at the last gangway, so if you're not already on board, you've missed the ship. So we should be pretty close to casting off lines and headed out. We're going to go, of course, out back to the aft, and we're going to go see if we can watch a little bit of the sail away. We were thinking about it earlier. I still haven't found the karaoke bar on board, or the ropes course for that matter. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. This is such a beautiful port. I love to see all the mountains around us. Just really beautiful. Love this. Now we're off. It's a little earlier than the captain had projected. I think he said we were aiming for like 7 o'clock, originally 5 o'clock. It's about 6:30, so that's great. That'll put us kind of underway, and we'll get to enjoy some of the sail away here with a little bit of the sunset right here before dinner. That's fun.
Got a few minutes for dinner. Sailed under the
I think it's the Lionsgate
Bridge.
Sounds right.
And then when we disembark in San Francisco, we will have to go under the Golden Gate Bridge. It just dawned on me, so I'm excited about that. We may have to be up really early.
That'll be fun.
On our balcony, yeah.
That'll be fun.
For a little room service, 6 a.m.
Oh,
Coffee.
yeah. Take some pictures. Let me know how it looks.